Alright. I think I should be sending this now. We're going to find out. If I can figure out how to use my phone to... look, there we go. Alright. Okay. Looks like I keep hitting my head. It looks like I'm live now. Welcome, class, to Kitchen 101, where we teach you how to think like a chef, how to cook, not what to cook, giving you the knowledge and comfort you need to create and modify recipes to fit your chosen way of eating and lifestyle. Today we're going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to start a new series I want to do. Pretty excited about this. I forgot what I was going to call it. Hang on. We're going to do recipe breakdowns and reviews. If I don't stop hitting my head, that is. We're going to do some breakdowns and reviews. We've got a recipe today for you called zucchini roll-ups. And I found these off of Google+. Got a link on there, and it's from this lady. I do believe she's in Russia or one of the provinces thereof. Anyway, let's roll the intro, and we'll get going on this. So y'all can see my new setup I kind of got going on. Got me a new boom arm and spit mic blocker for my microphone. Trying to do some of these live streams to see how well that works out. I'm still learning my software. Hopefully the sync, I've got the sync between the video frame rate and the audio correct. If not, that's going to look a little funky, and I apologize. Also, you saw from my video intro, I'm still working on that. It doesn't fill up the whole screen. I built it a while back, and I thought I could just toss it in here and it worked, and it didn't. So I'm going to have to go back and rebuild that one specifically for these live streams. But it's good to be here. I'm excited about this. We're going to be going over a video. Like I said, I found it on YouTube. Well, I found it on Google+, and putting me over to YouTube, and we're going to be showing that video. It is actually from someone in Russia. Their site translates to home recipes. Here, let me show you the original. Let me get over here. Pull this up for you real quick. Here we go. So this is the original YouTube video right here. And as you can see, it is in Russian. I assume that's Russian. I can't actually speak or read Russian. It looks Russian to me. If it's something else, I apologize. Didn't mean to offend someone who's touchy about their language not being Russian. Anyway, Google Translate, kick that in, and we can see that it's actually zucchini rollers is what they are. Scroll this down a little bit with zucchini rollers with cheese, garlic, and tomato. I don't know what it means when it says boxes recipe right here. I have no idea. But I've got a link to this recipe, the full video, down in the description box, as well as a link to the home page for these home recipes for this lady who's broadcasting out of Russia. If you find this interesting and you want to see the full videos or more that she does, you're more than welcome to go over there. I encourage that. Now, we're going to play this video, and I'm going to discuss what she's doing and the concepts that she's employing with her recipe here. But I'm not going to be, I'm going to show in her video, but she's not going to be talking for two reasons. First of all, she's talking in Russian or a derivative thereof, and I can't understand it. So I have no idea what she's saying. If you go in and you listen and it's filled with vulgarity, I apologize, but I have no idea what she's saying. The second reason is that I actually couldn't figure out at this point how to get the audio from my browser to come into to be broadcast. I can hear it in my headphones, but it's not being sent out, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. So for right now, we're not going to have any audio on their part. So we're just going to go through this. As you can see, just from looking at this first screen, opening screen she's got right here, that it is an hors d'oeuvre type situation or a snack that she's making. It looks very pretty. And so let's go ahead and get this rolling. There she is. Again, if you go and watch her video, you can listen to her speak. If you speak any of the Russian languages, you might be able to understand her. In just a second, she'll start going, and these are pretty cool. She's going to take, I'm going to show you everything she's got going on here first, is what she's going to do. I probably should have started this a little bit later. This won't take long. There's only 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Okay, so she's got 2 zucchini, 2 tomato, some mayonnaise, what looks like cream cheese, some garlic, and some salt and pepper. And she's also got 2 eggs and some water to make an egg wash. And she's got some oil for cooking in and some flour for dredging. So she's going to take the zucchini. This is pretty cool. She's going to take the zucchini, cut it in half, and then cut each one of those halves into thirds. Going to make 2 more cuts. So you're going to have these semi-thin strips of zucchini. And she's going to take both those, cut them up, and then she's going to salt and pepper them. I think it might have been easier if she laid them out and salted and peppered them like on a sheet pan instead of in this bowl, but this is the way she decided to do it. Now she's going to take and she's going to make her egg wash. If you've ever fried chicken fried steak or fried chicken or anything fried, really, you know what an egg wash is. You take an egg and some water or milk to thin it out, and you mix it all together with some salt like she did here, and then you're able to dredge whatever you've got into that liquid and help it stick. So what she's doing first is she's putting her, this is interesting, she's putting her zucchini in the flour first and then putting it in the egg wash. I found that quite interesting. Usually it's the other way around. Then she's taking it and she's frying her zucchini, giving it both a crisp crust. I'm going to stop this real quick right here. Giving it a crisp crust, but also softening the actual structure of the zucchini. If you saw those rolls at the beginning, which if you didn't, go look at it, and you've used zucchini before, you were probably wondering how you get it to wrap up like that, because zucchini is pretty stiff. You can bend it, it's a little flexible, but there's no way you could curl it up like that without it snapping. So what she's doing here by cooking it is she's breaking down those cell walls so that it will roll up. She'll actually be able to roll it up together. But she's got the crust on there to give it a different texture instead of just throwing it into the pan and searing it and breaking down the cell walls. She wants to give another little bit of texture, so she's got the flour and the egg wash on there to give you that different texture, kind of like a fried chicken type scenario. All right, let's keep going. Now you know what she's doing with those and why she's cooking them down. You could also take, I tried this and I put some Parmesan cheese instead of the flour. That was really good. Okay, so this is really cool. I have never seen this technique before. She's got the cream cheese and she's grating it. Normally, I'm going to stop right there again. Normally, when I do cream cheese, I leave it out, let it come to room temperature, and then put it in a mixer or a food processor or something like that, and then mix it together and use an electric implement to like that. She's bypassing all that. She's taking the cold, I assume either cream cheese or Newfoundland cheese or something along those lines, that's very soft cheese, and she's hand shredding it, which is really great if you've forgotten to take out the cheese and let it come to room temperature. Sorry about that. Because if you've ever tried to take ice cold or refrigerator cold cream cheese and put it in a mixer, you know it doesn't like to mix up. It likes to stick together in big clumps, and you really got to take a while beating it down in order to get it mushed up. By doing this, she's saying, okay, I'm not going to take the time to just leave it sitting on the counter for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. While it's still cold, you can run it across the grater and you go ahead and get it broken down. So I think that's a really good idea, and one I'm going to use in the future. All right, back to our video. She's got the grated cheese. Now she's going to add the garlic, and the garlic really makes this pop. I love the garlic in here. It does so much. Now we're adding the mayonnaise. I'm going to stop it again because when I first saw the mayonnaise added to this, I was like, I don't get it, because you got the cream cheese and the mayonnaise, but it works so well. The creaminess of the soft, kind of bland creaminess of cream cheese, and then the not spicy, but the tanginess of mayonnaise. It works really well together, and then you're adding the garlic to it. Oh, it's a great spread. All right, keep going. So we got the mayonnaise, the garlic, and the cream cheese, and she's just going to mix all that together. and we're making a spread to put inside the zucchini rolls. Now she's got the tomato, and this is the little surprise in the middle. She's going to cut these strips and cut them each slice of tomato into 3 more, so you have these wonderful little surprises in the middle of it. Now she's going to take the zucchini like a bread and just spread the spread she made, the cream, forgot the words, the cream cheese, mayonnaise, and garlic spread over the top of it. And now she's going to just take one of those chunks of tomato and just roll it up in there. Look how pretty that is. And there's her final product. This is, I love this recipe. I even tried it. I made it myself, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But this is a really great recipe because of the combination of textures and flavors. Zucchini isn't that strong by itself, and then you also have the cream cheese, which isn't very strong. The mayonnaise has a little bit of that tartness to it, and that little bit of that bite. But because all of these are very mild, that garlic that you put in there, man, that really pops. That really comes out. It gives a very strong garlic flavor because there's nothing hiding it. And then with the tomato, it's adding a lot of acidity, and it's really bringing it's kind of a counterbalance to all the smoothness of the cheeses you got going on. You got the acidity of the tomato, and it works so very well. And I did do this. Hang on just a second. Let me swap back over full screen of me. There you go. Now I attempted this recipe, but I had to do it a little different because I did not have any zucchini on hand. I did have some yellow squash, so I tried that. Now, if you've ever cooked yellow squash and zucchini, you know they don't come out the same. Yellow squash ends up falling apart a lot more than zucchini does. Zucchini's internal structure is a lot more stable than yellow squash's is. And that did come into play in the final product. I had a hard time rolling it up and keeping it together, but the taste was good. So I am eager to try this with some actual zucchini and see how well it holds together. I did have another idea though, and what I did is I took the squash raw, didn't cook it, but made the same mayonnaise and cream cheese and garlic to go on top, and put a tomato. Can you see this? Put a tomato. So I got raw squash, and then the spread with some Parmesan cheese, just the cheap stuff in the green can, and then a tomato. This is really good. It's a couple days old because I made it, put in the ice box because I wanted to know how well it would hold up. The squash got squishier. It's not near as crunchy as it was when I first cut it, but the flavors in the cream cheese mixture. I got stuff on my face. Has really come together. It's really quite tasty. Can y'all see this? There we go. And I really like what the garlic and the Parmesan cheese bring to the party. So there you go. Now you know what that recipe with the zucchini roll-ups, what it's doing. Now here's the thing. It's so easy and so simple. You should try this. Go ahead and just get you a couple zucchini. Right now they're in season. You should be able to go down. They're summer squashes. Should be able to go down and buy them. And go ahead and try this out. If you don't particularly like zucchini, you could try the yellow squash. If you don't like it particularly cooked, then try it raw. But yeah, it's a really great recipe, and I highly suggest going to her channel and checking her out. Also, you can follow me on Google Plus, Professor Kitchen on Google Plus. I haven't figured out how to put that on my YouTube site like everybody else has, so you know, the ex-IT guy, I can't figure out IT, but that's okay. So let me know there in the comments if you tried this recipe. I'd really love to know what you thought of it. I also would love to know any other recipes you'd like me to just kind of dissect for you, tell you what's going on with them. Just let me know down in the comments section below, and we'll see about getting those done. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this or some of our other classrooms that we do, please click the subscribe and the bell button so that you're notified every time I release a new class. And I hope you all have a great day. God bless. Class dismissed. Now I got to figure out how to stop this. Hey, look, a stop button.